Hey guys, it's the Shiny Bishop 27 here, and I just thought that today I would do a little tutorial on Time Trial Veterans since I currently hold the world record here, and I just thought it would be good for anyone who wants to speedrun this in the future. So before we even get into the run itself, one thing that should be mentioned is that if you're ever gonna try to go for a world record on this level, you basically need console, because console is faster than PC on specifically the snowmobile levels, race, and time trial, because of the fact that basically on console you can turn slower, so you lose less speed, so you have more speed going through the entire run, unlike on PC. So that's one big thing you should know before we get into this run. So, alright. Oh, and one more thing is that the reason why veteran and regular are different is because on regular you get 15 extra seconds at the start, so you get 4 seconds gained from each gate you grab. And on veteran, you have 8 extra seconds starting the level, and you have you get 3 extra seconds from each flag. So basically, it's just a lot harder to do, and that's why there's a difference in time between the two levels. So let's begin the run. So the first thing that will become apparent is that you need to do the quick start to even have a chance at doing this route. And the quick start is achieved by hitting the accelerate button, when it says go. And so what you're seeing me do here is I'm grabbing I grabbed those 2 first gates, and in the regular run, you would turn at the second gate to get a sharper line, but on veteran, the route requires you to go down here and grab this gate. Now, that will become important later. And what you saw me do there is I took a very tight line there. If you watch some of the earlier runs, when I discovered this route, like my 105.65, me and Powell's 105.45s, and in particular Powell's 104.70, you'll notice that we took a very tight line on those. But in the newer ones, like Kluger's 104.4, All2 and MI 103s, you'll notice we take much tighter lines because, of course, the tighter the line, the better your time will be. So that's something to keep a note. Then you want to, I'll redo that to really show you how you want to jump on that, since how you jump on it will affect your run. So that shows what happens if you don't hit the acceleration button on time. You won't get the quick start, which is very important. So now, as you can see, alright, so you want to hit it on more to the right, because of the fact that if you hit more to the left, you'll most likely hit one of the trees, and you don't want to go in the middle, because you also have a chance at hitting, like, the tree right next to that ledge. Now, I just grabbed that flag, and you have to grab those 5 flags in the start to even have a chance at doing this route, because you need as much time to do this trick, which is easily the hardest part about this level, which I like to call the force jump. So basically, you accelerate through here, and you want to grab that flag, and there are 2 ways of doing a jump there. There's what I just did, which is tighter, which I did on my world record, but it's much harder because there's a far higher chance of hitting trees or just simply losing a bunch of speed on just by hitting the ground in a bad angle. And there's the much easier one, which is slightly tighter, which is slightly wider, which you can see in Kluger's 104 and Powell's 103. Not Powell, Altoon's 103. Like, you see I think if you take the wider one, like, if you do what I just did perfectly, you probably save 0.1, maybe 0.1 to maybe 0.3 over what they did. Now, I of course lost speed there, so that's a bad indicator. Now you see this flag right here. Now, you are able to judge your pace a lot by that flag. Because if you get a 3 beep, then there's no chance at completing the run. You just won't have enough time to grab the 8th flag. If you get a 2 beep, then the run's slow, but you still will have a chance at a PB. If it's a 1 beep, you're on a really good run. You're on like a mid to low 104, 103 if it's a really close to a no beep. And a no beep run, I have never experienced a no beep run, but a no beep run is like 103.4 pace, which is just insane. Now I got a 2 beep there, so this is most likely a high 104. And you want to hit the ground, hopefully lose as low speed as possible. And on this flag, of course, same thing applies, but instead 3 beep is basically a 2 beep, 2 beep, 1 beep, 1 beep, no beep. And then grab this flag. Now, here, you want to go up here, jump down. Now, grab this flag. Now, the thing is, judging the amount of beeps I've had, I won't be able to make, like, the perfect route. So, instead, here, I'll grab this flag for extra time. Grab this flag, and then grab this flag. Completely skip that flag. And the end is what kills a lot of runs for me, and is what made a lot of runs in the past much slower. And that's because of how the end is just, you want to stay for the most part as on the left, because you'll lose a lot less speed and you'll have much less airtime, if any. And you just want to hope that you don't lose any speed at this part. If you hear a 3 beep there, then now, because of what I did earlier, grabbing that flag so I could actually make this, if you have a 2 beep on the 8th flag, then you can skip the flag I grabbed and take a better line to get a better time overall. So this is now, this run is probably a 105, but like, this part you probably shouldn't miss up, but you just want to grab some flags so you don't run out of time. That's like so that was a 107.20. A lot of the run was pretty bad, but that should show you at least some of the things that are that you should do in time trial. I'm gonna do one more run that will hopefully better show what to do, since that run was pretty weak. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say in terms of what you should do in the level. There's another route that, it was the old route that GT used, or Genti, I don't know how you pronounce his name, that he got 105.7 with. Now, the best time I ever got with that route was like a 106, I think a 106.10 was the best time I ever got with that route. I didn't really touch the route that much since I ended up discovering this route. But yeah, so what I just did there, that's the tree route that Kluger and Powell used. So if you want to have like more runs with the jump, do that instead of a world record jump. And this is like a perfect example. This is a perfect end run to show you. So this I lost a bit of speed there, so yeah, there's that. So this is like a 10. This is 104, probably like around the mid 104. But yeah, this is a good example of how to. That's a good example of how to do run. That's a 104.65, and that should show you all of what to do in Time Trial Veteran. So that's it. This has been the Shiny but Sharp 27. I hope this video will at least help someone get a better time on Time Trial Veteran, and yeah, that's about it. Goodbye.